Hi, dear one. Thank you for tuning in. In today's episode of Heart and Soul, I would like to ask you, what is it that you truly want? See, this year has brought so many changes and so many things that seem to be totally unbelievable did already happen over the first few months. And there's more to come, I can assure you. And very often we don't dare to dream big enough. We think things are impossible, but impossible means I'm possible. And very often we follow a path in life that we think it is ours. And the energetics are quite special at the moment. And so I invite you to tune in what it is that you truly, truly want in life. Often we believe this has to be the same while we are 20 and when we are 25 and when we are 30 or 60 or 80 or 90 or whatever. We believe this has to be the same thing, but that's actually not true. When I was young, I thought all I want is to be a wife and mother. And later I thought, yeah, to be successful in my job would be really, really important for me. And things are changing, and that's a good thing. And while it seemed that many changes in this year are quite disturbing and we didn't ask for them, what I feel is that we really had to be shaken up. And yeah, I agree. I don't like the way how this change is showing up very often. And yeah, I totally get it. Many people are having really difficult circumstances in their life right now. But actually that is needed because we we think too small. We don't dare to think big enough, and we think that things are impossible for us, and that is actually not true. There's so much in my life that I thought to be totally impossible. A few years ago, I didn't even dare speaking English publicly, not to mention to sit in front of a computer and record me or give webinars or whatever I'm doing. And now that's totally normal to me. I don't even have to think about it. It is, it's natural to me. And or many years ago, I didn't dare call myself an author. And then, yeah, I simply did it. Now, a few months ago, I have published my third book, and yeah, I'm sure it's not going to be my last book. And we we limit ourselves so often, but now is the time for change, and now is the time to really ask ourselves, what is it that my heart truly, truly wants? Not what we thought we want, not what society told us, not what our parents told us, not what we saw in the movies or on television. Television, yeah, what would be the perfect life and how we would have to live our lives. For example, that you have to be a skinny model to show up on YouTube, or to that you have to be really articulate and speak English fluently. Uh, and that's actually not true. We are the change, and we can change this, and we have to dare to show up in our own life. And that is what I feel is what we are asked now, to really follow our heart and to really show up in our own life. What is it that we truly, truly want? And don't do it for the success. Don't do it so your parents will be proud of you or to get the applause. Do it because it is your inner calling. And what is your inner calling? If there's an inner calling, if there's an inner calling to write, start writing. You don't need anybody's approval that your style isn't good enough or nobody wants to read your stories. No, 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 no. Really, you need nobody's approval, but you need to follow your own heart. And only when we start, we can evolve. Um, we have to dare to be imperfect, to show up in our imperfect perfectness. Yeah, I'm making things up. Yeah, but really, we have to dare to, yeah, to make up words and to show up imperfect. We have to dare to be ourselves. And from this point on, we can only go on and move ahead and do what we feel called to. And that will always be perfect and needs nobody who will applaud us. It needs nobody to agree with us. It needs nobody's approval. But if it is your approval that you are showing towards yourself, if it is you applauding yourself for showing up every day in your life, and it's not always easy, not at all. I can tell you I'm tired. I I had really exhausting week and I have a lot on my plate for the weekend. And as you might realize, I'm joyful and passionate anyways, because when things are really coming out of our own heart, life is beautiful. And see, I would have had an exhausting week anyways. And the energetics at the moment, they are extreme. The upcoming solar eclipse and the solstice and all of these energies for people like me who are really sensitive to energies, this is intense. A lot of people have problems sleeping. Yeah, I would feel tired now anyways, but if we dare to live our true purpose in life, this is bringing up a spark inside of us. This is what is making life worth living. And that is so important, that we find what is really igniting our inner soul fire. And it might not be what we thought it is. And sometimes we have troubles to let go of an old dream, to let go of a relationship, or let go of career, or whatever it might be, or we thought that we want to earn tons of money, or whatever it might have been, whatever carrot we might have been running after. Um, this changes, and we have to dare to dream a new dream and to be honest with ourselves. Are we really happy in this relationship that we are living in? Um, do we have to change things, or are we happy in our job, or um, how about our relationship with family and friends? Are there things we have to change? And it is not the other who has to change. It is ourselves. It is our own relationship with ourselves and the way we are interacting with others. And what is it that you want to live? Yeah, ask yourself this question. And what is it that your heart is really burning for? And yeah, you might not be able to realize it instantly, but make a tiny, tiny little baby step today towards whatever it is you would like to do. Writing poems, or I don't know, um, go on a hike, on a really long hike, um, or crossing oceans. That's not so easy at the moment. Everybody's in lockdown still, more or less. And yeah, life is opening up now a little bit again. What is it that you are dreaming of? And if you cannot do it instantly, then do a little step in the right direction. Because when we move towards our dreams, I can assure you the next moment, our dreams are making 3 steps towards us, and things that we would never have thought to be possible, they are possible. I'm possible, I can assure you. And so are you. You are possible. And what is it that you truly, truly want? Yeah. I hope you find a little time over the next few days to just be with yourself and to relax into your own being, into your own essence. Connect with your heart, with your soul, and then listen what wants to bloom from the inside out, and what is it you have to share with the world. Yeah, that's what I felt inspired you to ask you. Wishing all of you the best and sending out a huge loving hug. Until next time, your Natalie.